Hey guys, Pineapple Crusher here, and today I'm doing something a bit different as a recording. I want to talk about what, in my opinion, is the hardest mission in the game I have played so far, and that is going to be Mission 574. It's a gold rush, and you're against Tier 4 Voltaic. You command everything but giants, and you both start with 4 magic kill and 8 miners. Now, I'm going to take off all the skins for this, because ideally you shouldn't have to use like overpowered skins like Pyroblades to beat a level, right? It should be perfectly beatable without these. And since you start with 4 magic kill, naturally you would want to, I guess, boost your magic kill, right? So I'm going to do the stun because I know how bad this level is, and I'm quite certain you have to use or control magic kill just to win this level, even on normal. It's that bad. And also, I think archers are pretty good for this level. This is what I'm going with as my first. It's my first line, and I don't know, just the enemy's stronger than you, so and giants come out so quick in this level, which is why this is such a hard level. The giants are just terrible for this level. There's giants and they come really fast, which is why I think this is probably the hardest level I played. The hardest level I played, sorry. That's not what I meant to say. But yeah, as you can see, I'm already losing this exchange, right? And they don't even die from 163, and they one-shot all of our stuff. So now I have to garrison right now. And look at this. Look at all this. This is like a use spells level, because you can't really out-use or control AI with magic kill. And they get giants so quick. I'm quite certain they get them even before the miners even go back to their base. And see, look, I've been defeated. I'm going to share with you how I'm going to beat this level with just classic stuff in a sec. Okay, so I have found the solution to how to beat this level, at least on normal mode. I don't actually know if it's possible to beat Insane without spells and overpowered skins on this level in particular. It's that bad. I've tried it on Insane mode, and the minions and just everything just overwhelm you too much. You can't really get an early game going, and if you garrison, the giants and magic kill will just destroy it. But right now, you just gotta go behind all the magic kill once they've already used their light explosion thingy, and explode them from behind. You gotta hit them from behind, give them back shots. Give them back shots. Once you get rid of the magic kill, you can just kind of kite the giants toward your statue. You don't have to garrison, but you can if you want. I didn't do it here, but you want to be user controlling the magic kill because they are much faster for some reason when you're user controlling them. Only magic kill really get the speed boost. Everything else just doesn't. which makes the leaf skins and savage skins and stuff a lot worse, especially savage. Savage is not very good on the magic kill. But anyways, now you can just kite them, and 2 more giants come out when the reinforcements arrive. The Voltaic giants. So I highly recommend you wait a bit, get your army up. A bunch of my miners died, so I gotta build a bunch now, and I'm just killing their miners so they can't get giants and stuff. Because this level has a lot of giants and stuff. Another thing, this didn't really come into play too much, but the statue little banner thing on it for Voltaic actually does something more than just give them golden health regen on their statue. It actually shocks nearby enemies, which it's not a ton of damage, it's like 20, and some chain lightning every couple of seconds. So it's not that big of a deal, but it does kill some of my minions in this level. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I have Spiritons set up just so the giants have something to hit when they come out, because giants are really freaking annoying. For when they're reinforcements, they come out and push all your units back, because you know they have knockback and stuff. It makes it really difficult to deal with. And they're tier 4, which means that they have a ton of health. They have a lot of health. That's why this level is so hard. Everything is tier 4 Voltaic. Voltaic already gets a health buff on top of the fact that it's tier 4, which means everything has tons of health. And I don't think Insane Mode is possible without spells or some form of overpowered skin. If you have a way to beat it on Insane without using a skin, you know, aside from the classic, right? You have to be using classic and without using spells, because obviously you can just use a control like Griffin or something and then just hit magic kills with the Griffin and kill them really quick. That doesn't count, right? But if you have a way of beating it without doing either of those two things, using broken skins or using spells, tell me what your strategy was, because there's got to be a way to beat this level, right? Without resorting to broken tactics, or without resorting to spending gems just to beat a level, right? But yeah, anyways, after we just beat the giants, now we can just go in and finish it off, and bang, that's the level. GG's. Yeah, this is probably the hardest level in the game. Or is it? Is it the hardest level in the game? That's the question, because I went to look up what the hardest level in the game was considered, and what the wiki says, or I guess the wiki says it's 456. That is the hardest level in this game. Now, this is not the hardest level right here. This is not 456. This is 313 or 316. This level was recommended as one of the hardest levels in the game as well by some people on Reddit and a really credible source. But I also played level 456, and I didn't find it nearly as hard as level 572. 572. The reason it's so bad is because it's just the early game, man. Like, you don't start with any gold, and then your Magikill are worse than theirs, so you lose the Magikill battle as two giants are coming in. And then they kill your miners at the same time, so you don't have a good way of getting gold, and then you just get overwhelmed from there because of the giants that are tanking for Magikill as well. This level, it's much more beatable. You have Kyuchu here, you know, the 190 damage headshot machine, and you still have giants, you still have Spiritons that you can spam, you still have good upgrade points, like, it's pretty good. And then level 456, it's annoying because they have really high level archers, and they're ice archers, so they slow you down, but the level has giants in it. You can use giants in that level. And the early game is not so bad because the Sword Wrath, you can just spam them at the beginning. So I think it's still a pretty easy level. Well, not easy, it's hard for a mission, but it's overall easier than 572, and I think 313 or 316, whatever level this is a bit more difficult than 456. I don't have the footage of it, but I basically just rushed it down with giants, and then once the reinforcements came in, I just used a control the giant and just hit the reinforcements at the back. You don't even need Earthquake. Obviously, I'm using classic skins for all this, but this one came a lot closer because of the Sword Wrath boss. And look at how many, or not Sword Wrath, Sickle Wrath. But look at how many Sickle Wrath are right here. There is a ton. And remember, giants don't actually have that great of splash. They can hit like 4 things at a time, which is good, but not great, you know. But we do end up winning just because I have so many archers, and you know, giants. I have the giant health upgrades, so I can afford to just tank most of this. So yeah, this level I found was really not that bad. It was just Sword Wrath, you know, just spam archers for it. Get some giants in there to tank because they're pretty good against Sword Wrath, and that was gonna be the level. I think 572 is the hardest level in the game. If you guys find any one worse, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Peace.